𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐈 Studios, known for their acclaimed co-op experiences, Split Fiction is an upcoming action-adventure game that pushes the boundaries of cooperative gameplay. Players take on the roles of Mio and Zoe, two writers, one specializing in science fiction and the other in fantasy, who find themselves trapped within their own stories after a machine designed to steal their creative ideas malfunctions. To escape with their memories intact, they must collaborate, mastering a variety of abilities and overcoming diverse challenges as they navigate between sci-fi and fantasy worlds. The game offers a dynamic experience, with players taming dragons in one moment and battling cyber ninjas in the next, ensuring a constantly evolving and engaging adventure.
But in the end, they grow up to be full-ass dragons.
Crap!
And now, you can fly around and kick ass. In another level, you play these ball droids that can magnetize and shift to different forms. And then, the droids become your exosuits.
Death Relives is a first-person survival horror game developed by 𝐼𝐼 Studios. Players step into the shoes of Adrian, a teenager striving to escape the clutches of the Aztec god 𝐦𝐿𝐷𝐿. The game emphasizes horror, stealth, and survival mechanics, requiring players to stay hidden and evade the omnipresent deity while solving intricate puzzles. Set in a mansion steeped in Aztec mythology, the narrative unfolds as Adrian uncovers disturbing truths about his mother's death and the dark secrets of the Aztec gods. The game boasts stunning graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5, delivering an immersive and atmospheric experience.
PlayStation.
Remedy Entertainment, in collaboration with Rockstar Games, is developing a comprehensive remake of the first two installments in the Max Payne series. These remakes aim to revitalize the classic neo-noir third-person shooters, introducing modern graphics and enhanced gameplay mechanics while preserving the original narrative depth and atmosphere. Players will once again follow the harrowing journey of Max Payne, a former NYPD detective turned vigilante, as he confronts a labyrinthine conspiracy filled with betrayal and tragedy. The remakes are being developed using Remedy's proprietary Northlight engine, promising a significant visual and technical upgrade from the original games. Developed by Ivy Road and published by Annapurna Interactive, Wanderstop is a narrative-driven cozy game that delves into themes of change and personal growth. Players assume the role of Alta, a former warrior seeking solace from her tumultuous past, by managing a quaint tea shop nestled within a magical forest. The gameplay involves cultivating and harvesting ingredients, crafting unique tea blends, and engaging with a diverse array of patrons, each with their own stories and challenges. As Alta navigates her new life, she confronts her own internal struggles, discovering that true healing requires more than just escaping past traumas.
And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Developed by Nitro Plus and published by SoFun, Rusty Rabbit is a side-scrolling action-adventure game Set in a post-apocalyptic world where rabbits have inherited the Earth after humans abandoned it due to a new ice age, players take on the role of Stamp, a seasoned rabbit and rust digger who explores the vast ruins known as Smokestack Mountain in search of valuable artifacts. Piloting his mech, Junkster, Stamp navigates through intricate environments, smashing through obstacles and battling various enemies. The game emphasizes exploration, combat, and customization, allowing players to upgrade their mech with parts and materials collected throughout their journey.
Leave it to me!
Hey, stop that, you idiot!
Developed by Sense Games and published by 𝐶𝐸 AI Limit is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi action role-playing game. Players assume the role of 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐵, a blader with immortality, exploring the last human city, 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿, to uncover the truth behind the collapse of civilization and the spread of a mysterious substance known as the Mud. The game features a wide variety of weapons and combat styles, allowing players to mix and match weapon skills and utilize a transformation mechanism in 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐵's left hand to drive dozens of spells. As players delve into the city's ruins, they will face powerful enemies and uncover relics of old civilizations, enhancing both combat abilities and narrative depth.
Eternity and wandering necros that haunt the wilderness. Their might rivals that of gods as they unleash the inferno of war.
Into the abyss, the seekers shall uncover the veiled truth and awaken the dormant greatness within. When lofty will clashes with unwavering faith, the prayers of thousands...
Developed by Grimlore Games and published by THQ Nordic, Titan Quest II is an action role-playing game inspired by Greek mythology. In this sequel, players embark on an epic journey across a reimagined ancient Greece, facing legendary monsters and deities. The narrative centers around Nemesis, the goddess of retribution, who is corrupting the threads of fate and punishing those who oppose her. Players must take up arms, fight alongside gods, and alter fate itself to stop Nemesis and free those she has condemned. Developed by Gaijin Entertainment, Aces of Thunder is an upcoming VR-exclusive flight simulation game that immerses players in the intense aerial combat of World War II. Built upon the realistic flight and damage models from the acclaimed War Thunder Sky Climbers is an ambitious multiplayer city-building action RPG set within a procedurally generated anime-inspired universe. Players are tasked with building and managing their own kingdoms, selecting from one of 5 distinct classes, each with its own unique skill tree and equipment. The game offers a rich monster taming system allowing players to capture, train, and evolve creatures known as sentients, each possessing unique elemental abilities. Survival elements are also integral, as players must defend their territories against hostile native clans and manage resources to sustain their populations. Developed by 𝐬𝐿 Studio Ghent, Hunting Simulator 3 offers an immersive open published by 𝐬𝐿_𝐲'𝐭. The Banished is an action role-playing game set in a world corrupted by dragon blood, leading to the emergence of malevolent creatures. Players choose from 4 hero classes, each with unique abilities and combat techniques, embarking on a quest to hunt and eliminate draconic monsters, culminating in battles against formidable dragon lords. The game features the innovative ancestral grid system, allowing players to acquire and strategically place abilities and modifiers to customize their fighting style.
Fulfill the prophecy and become the legendary hero you were born to be. And if you fail, death will sweep over the world.
Developed by S-Game, Phantom Blade Zero is an upcoming action role-playing game that immerses players in a semi-open world filled with fast-paced combat and intricate storytelling. Players assume the role of Soul, an elite assassin framed for the murder of the Order's patriarch. Gravely injured during a manhunt, Soul's life is extended by a mystical healer for 66 days, during which he must uncover the truth behind the conspiracy before his time runs out. The game introduces a unique kung fu punk aesthetic, blending Chinese martial arts with steampunk and cyberpunk elements. Combat is designed to emulate the fluidity and spectacle of classic Hong Kong martial arts films, with each weapon offering distinct actions and strategies. Developed by Highwire Games and published by Victura, 6 Days in Fallujah is a first-person tactical military shooter that recreates true stories from the Second Battle of Fallujah during the Iraq War. The game offers a narrative-driven experience with missions played through the perspectives of real individuals who narrate their experiences. Players lead a fire team through urban combat scenarios, emphasizing realism and tactical decision-making. The game features procedurally generated urban maps, ensuring that each playthrough offers a unique experience. The developers have collaborated with Marines, soldiers, and Iraqi civilians to provide an authentic portrayal of the events.
Room clearing, house clearing, it's different every single time.
Marines and soldiers never knew what was waiting for them behind the next door. And if you want a realistic experience, neither can you. 6 Days in Fallujah reshapes the battlefield every time you play. Each room, each building, even the entire neighborhood is generated procedurally. Every map is a new map. So just like actual combat, you'll never know what to expect.
You hear that? Up there!
Developed by 𝐬𝐝𝐫𝐫𝐢 Games, Showa American Story is an action role-playing game set in an alternate history where Japan's economic dominance has led to a cultural amalgamation with the United States during the extended Showa era. Players follow the journey of 𝐶𝐭 Chigusa, a teenage girl mysteriously revived from the dead, as she navigates a post-apocalyptic America teeming with zombies, monsters, and diverse human survivors. The game offers fast-paced combat, allowing players to utilize a variety of melee and ranged weapons against hordes of enemies.
☎大統領閣下は毎日午後6時にアニメをご視聴になります。ご視聴なさっている閣下を邪魔してはいけません。
Developed by 𝐬𝐝𝐽, Spine is an upcoming action-adventure beat-em-up game set in a dystopian cyberpunk world. Players take on the role of Redline, a rebellious graffiti artist who acquires gun fu skills after receiving a sentient combat implant called Spine. The narrative follows Redline's quest to rescue her captive brother from the autocratic AI regime known as Tensor, battling street thugs, mafia bosses, and trained assassins, some of whom are also augmented by implants. The game features close-quarters combat with firearms, allowing players to perform various combos based on the weapons they wield.
I never asked for this.
Developed by Rebellion Developments, Atomfall is an upcoming action survival game set in an alternate history 1960s Britain. Following the catastrophic wind-scale nuclear disaster, northern England has become a radioactive quarantine zone. Players awaken as an amnesiac within this desolate landscape, embarking on a journey to uncover the mysteries of the disaster and their own identity. The game emphasizes exploration, resource scavenging, and survival mechanics, with a focus on player choice and narrative depth. Players will navigate interconnected areas, interact with various factions, and confront mutated creatures and hostile entities.
Imagine.
Developed by Villain Studios and published by PlayStation Publishing LLC, Midnight Murder Club is an action-packed multiplayer first-person shooter that combines elements of stealth and strategy. Set within the eerie confines of a darkened mansion, players are armed only with a flashlight and a pistol, navigating the pitch-black environment to outmaneuver and eliminate opponents. The game supports up to 6 online players, emphasizing the tension between the safety of darkness and the risk of revealing oneself by using light. Players must rely on their senses and wits to survive, making strategic decisions about when to remain hidden and when to engage.
No. Oh. You killed him? Oh my god.
Yeah, it took long enough.
No, I'm coming in. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Hurry, they're coming.
Almost there. Almost there. Got it.
Developed by Nexon, 𝐽 is a free-to-play medieval fantasy PvP combat game that immerses players in large-scale battles set in the war-torn world of Hearth. Players can choose from a variety of melee and ranged classes, each with unique abilities and weapons engaging in intense 16 versus 16 skirmishes. The game emphasizes strategic team play, allowing players to transform into powerful immortals during combat, significantly impacting the battlefield dynamics. 𝐽 offers a range of game modes, including objective-based missions and open warfare, all set within richly detailed environments that blend fantasy elements with medieval warfare.
We rise once more. And in the name of the immortals, we are brought back to fight anew. But why return to this carnage? Why doom ourselves to unceasing strife? Because the bones of this war will build a haven for all.
Developed by 𝐬𝐝 and published by Nexon, the first Berserker, 𝐾ZAN is a hardcore action role-playing game set in the expansive dungeon fighter online universe. Players assume the role of 𝐾ZAN, a legendary general of the Pelos Empire who has overcome death and embarks on a quest to uncover the events leading to his downfall and seek vengeance against his adversaries. The game features fast-paced hack-and-slash combat with a high level of difficulty requiring precise timing and strategic use of abilities. Players can wield a variety of weapons, each offering distinct combat styles and special moves, allowing for a personalized approach to battles. Developed by Bulwark Studios and published by Kaseto Games, 𝐬𝐿 is a city-building survival simulation game that places players in the role of the administrator of the 𝐃𝐿 space station. Tasked with finding a new home for humanity after Earth's collapse, players must manage station infrastructure, explore space for resources, and ensure the survival of their crew. The game combines elements of strategy, resource management, and narrative-driven exploration, challenging players to maintain hull integrity, manage power consumption, and navigate the perils of space.